Singing these harmonies may seem really hard, but it's easy when you know where to start. The process simplified. I hope you will subscribe. Follow these tips and you'll master the art.
Before you start creating awesome harmonies, it's important to understand that harmonies are just like any other chord on any other instrument. For example, on piano, we can play a C major chord, which consists of a C, an E, and a G. But we can also play that chord with our voice and instantly have a three-part harmony. And this goes for all chords in any order, no matter how complicated they are. For example, we can play an F major 7 to a D minor 7 to a B flat major 7 to an A7 to a D minor. And if we separate each interval into its own vocal line, we can instantly create unbelievably complex harmonies. So at the end of the day, understand that vocal harmonies are just chords that are being played vocally. To create any type of harmonies, you're going to need to figure out the chords. And to figure out the chords, you're going to need some sort of melody. So here's the main melody that we're going to build our harmonies around.
Singing these harmonies may seem really hard, but it's easy when you know where to start.
From here, we need to figure out the chord progression that supports that melody. If you write your songs with a guitar or piano, you probably already know the chords to your song, and you'll need to plot them out on the piano roll inside your recording software. But if you don't know your chords, you can figure them out quite easily by playing single bass notes on the piano to figure out the root notes of each chord.
Singing these harmonies may seem really hard, but it's easy when you know where to start.
Once you have the root notes figured out, record them in a way that matches the timing and phrasing of the main melody.
Singing these harmonies may seem really hard, but it's easy when you know where to start.
From there, inside the piano roll, copy those bass notes up an octave and turn each of those root notes into a chord by adding a major third, a fifth, and an octave. And then let's carefully listen through and adjust the thirds accordingly, as some chords will need to be changed from major to minor to fit the scale.
Singing these
So right off the bat, this first chord sounds weird. That's because we made everything a major chord, and this one needs to be minor. The third interval of a chord is what determines whether it's major or minor. So to fix this, all we need to do is lower the third of this first chord by one note, and the chord will turn minor. It's safe to assume that all instances of this A chord should be minor instead of major, so let's make that adjustment on all of the A chords and give it a listen.
Singing these harmonies may seem really hard, but it's easy when you know where to start.
And this right here, these simple chords are the magic notes that you can use to create absolutely insane harmonies. And we're going to do so by turning each interval into its own unique vocal line. The easiest way to do this is to start by counting the notes in each chord. In this case, there are 5. So let's go ahead and duplicate our piano track 5 times and label each of those tracks 1 through 5. Then we're going to copy those chords onto each track and delete all the notes that aren't in the interval assigned to that track. For example, for the first track, we're going to delete everything but the lowest notes. For the second track, we're going to delete everything except the second interval of the chords. For the third, we're going to delete everything except the third interval of the chords, and so on. Once finished, we'll have 5 unique melodies, one for each part, and we can use them as a reference for what we'll need to sing when we record each harmony. If you're finding this helpful, I am so glad, but if you ever find yourself struggling with the production side of things, you should know that I've got 2 amazing options for you. My Spare Bedroom Studio course walks you through everything you need to know about recording professional quality music at home, and it's perfect for anyone looking to step up their production game. Or if you're looking for a more personalized experience, I offer a mentorship program where we work one-on-one to help you achieve your music production and songwriting goals. You can find all the details about all of that in the description below. And with that, let's get back to recording these harmonies. Before recording, I like to create a vocal track for each melody I'm about to record, and I label them the same way I did the piano references, and then order them in a way so they're aligned with their corresponding piano reference. I find it's easiest to nail the vocal takes if I'm only able to hear the vocal track I'm recording and the corresponding reference melody. So let's go ahead and solo those two tracks. Hearing other harmonies can really throw you off, so limiting what you can hear makes it way easier. It's important to remember that the timing of your phrasing is crucial, so make sure you record to a click track. And now, all we need to do is sing each harmony so the phrasing and timing matches the main melody.
Singing these harmonies may seem really hard, but it's easy when you know where to start.
Singing these harmonies may seem really hard, but it's easy when you know where to start. Singing these harmonies may seem really hard, but it's easy when you know where to start. Singing these harmonies may seem really hard, but it's easy when you know where to start. Singing these harmonies may seem really hard, but it's easy when you know where to start.
Now that we've got all the harmonies recorded, let's go ahead and mute our piano references and bring back the main melody. Let's give it a listen.
Singing these harmonies may seem really hard, but it's easy when you know where to start.
Booyah! And just like that, we've created awesome 6-part harmonies. They sound super complex and impressive, but they're actually incredibly simple. If you find yourself struggling to get a great vocal take, you'll definitely want to check out this video right here, where I break down the 6 steps I use to get perfect vocal takes every time I record. And you should also know that I'll be hosting a live stream soon, right here on YouTube, where I'll be answering your questions and providing feedback on your music live. So submit your questions and tracks through the forms linked in the description. I'd love to feature them during the stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in this video.